Okay, what's up, you guys? Let's see. Well, the wife thinks my fish should be a little big. We'll just put me this big. How about right there? How's that? Is that better? Let's see. Let's see how this goes. I have my little keyboard here. I gotta put this in the back. I gotta hide it. It's taking up too much space at my desk. It's small and compact, very light. I like it. Okay, now I got my regular keyboard. Single player. Let's see, what am I doing? 665 hours. Will we see the other side when we reach? And, oh my goodness. We're gonna hit 666 hours today. Will that open up a dimension into the other world? What will happen? I'll put that. $665 hours and 25 minutes. Let's update. There we go. Stream information updated successfully. All right. I'm over here in the corner. Let me move my camera down just a little bit. There we go. Yeah, there we go. No, I'm not hiding behind my mic. Okay. Sorry. Figuring stuff out. What's up, bro? How you doing, brother? I'm over here goofing around. Bro, we're going to cross into a dark dimension. I'm at 665 hours and 25 minutes. What happens in 45 minutes? Will all hell break loose? Will demons come through my computer? You see me goofing around? Yeah. I try to be mysterious, but I'm not very mysterious. I'm actually a big goofball. Here we go. Oh man, this doesn't seem very dark and scary, which is good. We still have 45 minutes to go. I have 69 followers, dude. 69 followers and I'm at 666 hours. I'm telling you, something's gonna happen in a few minutes. We're gonna hit 666 hours and spooky stuff's gonna happen. Okay, I found a bunch of honey. Somehow. Well, that's bauxite stone. That's not honey.
I found the place by feeling.
So how you been, Royal? What you been up to, man? We were doing some serious adventuring the other day.
Like the world holding breath.
Are you settled back in at home? Oh, that's what I was doing the last time. You're doing all kinds of crazy stuff in this game. Look at all these gears I have now. Caving is the way to go. If you want gears, just go hit up caves, man. Holy moly. Boom. Okay, just trying to consolidate some stuff in my chest. I need to start using chalk in some of my builds. Okay, so I got a lot of this fun path. Might as well turn that into. Oh. I'll be right back. I gotta get something for Wyobi son.
Complex I raise, where raw material becomes intention, where work becomes a phrase. When the terraces are finished, and in a chamber we're open, not by key, not by force, by pattern earned and spoken. I build, stone by stone I find the time. I build, turn the chaos into a light. Hollow pyramid, hold my name. Carry this beginning like flame. Beyond the pyramid, higher, farther. The tower like a needle for the sky. A point strong enough to stitch horizons apart.
Okay, I'm back. Let's see, how does this look? This too close. Okay, I'm back. Okay. I found a bunch of obsidian. That's right. I need to go back to where that was with all my tools. But I'm gonna keep this over here because this is where I keep all my really important stuff. Except for these lead plates. I don't know why I have lead plates. Wait. Can I make lead? Cool. Well, it's alright because I had to go do something real quick too. Lead block. A riveted lead block. So if you have enough lead plates, you can make a riveted lead block. That's pretty dope. Create powerful light blocks, expensive to use in general. You get better lighting results if this is the first material in your chisel block. Press F to select color. Hey, Starseeker. Yo, yo, yo. Welcome, welcome. I was watching your stream a little while. Just before I started. I was just lurking though. How you doing? I saw that you have like a little white puppy that's on your on like the corner here or whatever. That was cool. Yeah. Aurora, your fox. Oh, that's cute. It reminded me a little bit. So like I named my dog Akamaru from Naruto. And Naruto is like a little white dog that follows around. When the jujitsu happens, he turns, I think, into like a red like fox or something like that. And my dog is like a big red looking Jindo. So we're like, oh yeah, you look, and he looks like a fox. So he has a little white tail and like white paws. Super cute. So I like your little fox. Foxes are cool. And me and my son, we're always if I just go, what does the fox say? He'll go right into whoop, 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 whoop. The little noise from the song. It's so fun. Yeah, leading cause of rabies. Yeah. All the good things, huh? They have to have their other side. Okay, you know what? Maybe I'll use these stone paths. I got some ideas. I have been using them on my sky bridge. You know what? I'm gonna go on my sky bridge. See, I don't need all of this. Granite rock I can use. I need to get a chisel. I think I have a chisel over. How is this? The health of this hammer is very low. Oh, you're building a cathedral. That's awesome. Slow, yeah. I mean, I feel like I'm always working on this. I feel like I fleshed it out with stone, and then with the idea that I would go in later on and add more color to it. But when that day will come, I'm still not sure. There's a chisel. And then this black hole could stay. Oh no, the black hole should go with me because I am moving a lot of this over to my new workshop. That's way faster than this one. Mostly you had to move all your stuff to the bell tower. Yeah, I feel like I'm doing like a relocation where I don't really want to do a relocation. I'm thinking what I'm going to do is this whole entire complex that's over here by this by the pyramid is gonna be, so this is gonna be like my art complex. So this hammer is just gonna work on making soft plates and other things, but then the other tower, the other area that's over there in that mountain, where I have my water wheel, that's gonna be the heavy duty. Like, I gotta process a lot of stuff. I already took a lot of iron over there. I mean, yeah. Partially worked on iron blooms. I should take some more iron. These are all bountiful chunks. That's crazy. Okay. Let's see, what am I doing? I know I'm doing something. I know I have an idea of what I'm doing. I want this to stay here. Oh, well, yeah, go get some sleep and get some rest. And we'll see you tomorrow. We're glad to have you, even if it's just for a moment. Say hi. I like that. There was a podcast a long time ago. Aaron Mankey, he had this cabinet of curiosity. He's like, tell people, and if you go over, just say hi. I like it when people say hi. And that's always stuck with me. Because I do like when people say hi. I have a really big family, so that's just the way life is in my world. It's always been like, people just swing by, say hi. I was just driving by, just want to say hi. Chit chat for a little bit, and then keep moving on to the next things. Amazing. I want to take all these stones. I need to take that because I'm going to start working on my chainmail armor. I'm going to work on my meteoric iron armor, full armor suit. It's going to be awesome. Strong 10. Hey, what's up? Me chol hol. Me shlo no. What's up, dude? Wow. You have no idea. So I'm probably in about 15 minutes gonna cross into 666 hours in this game. But right now, let me just put this hide over here before I forget what I'm doing. Yeah, I've gotten to copper and that's it. It's crazy. So I started this game in December and it's just been like an addiction that's been super duper fun. Okay, I got some strong tannin. Yeah, so I did all the story mode stuff. And now I'm on, I'm gonna be making a bunch of leather. I'm gonna have a bunch of leather after these little seals are done. Okay, so I did all the story mode, and then I started focusing on just building. Let me give you a tour. So this is my original workshop, and I just moved my anvil, but I have my half hammer here. And this is going to start to become my artist workshop. There's infinite things to do and learn and non-stop. Like, I'm still figuring stuff out. But I done a lot of chiseling over here. So this is like my Mayan art workshop. And I'm really proud of this chiseling here. And then this is my virtual in-game art studio. I did this painting, took me a while, couple streams, and it's a replication of a painting that I have in my house that I did like a couple of decades ago. And then these are all Mayan symbols. Like, this is Wayob, and some, like, my gamer tag is WayobiKal. Oh, look at that, I have bread. And then that's road, and the reason why I have that there is because once you get to the top of my pyramid, this says sky and this says bridge, and this goes to a sky bridge that's right over here. And this sky bridge or sky road takes us to the next location that we're going to go to right now. But it also goes 30,000 blocks. So, like, if I just ran this, I would end up at the ocean. The one ocean I've found so far in my world. It's actually a sea because it's easily traversable. But it goes 30,000 blocks. You can kind of track it. It goes through mountains all the way down to the ocean. Wow, my map is actually going pretty fast. Let's see if I zoom out. Yeah, it goes all the way down to here. And then I'm building another pyramid thing over here. You can kind of see there's my little complex that I'm building over here, and my other farm. And then over here somewhere, I have another spot that I'm gonna start doing some more work. There's gonna be there's gonna be a couple build sites that I'm gonna work on. It takes I have to have a full stack of pies basically, and I'll be done with them by the time I get through the other side. It's like a couple hours or maybe an hour if I just go straight. But it can take the whole stream just to get across. And then, yeah, but it's a lot of fun. And so you see I have, like, every time I get some more of this fast the walking path. Well, not really. So I have added a couple of comfort mods, and I'll show you that. This is what the stuff that I added. So I do have translocators. I got the translocator relocator mod, which is an amazing mod if you're spending a significant amount of time in one world, because I'll have ways to get to all my locations manually. And sometimes it's just fun. Like I have just like felt like just traversing a long distance, and I'm like, I'm just gonna go do this manually, and I'll run the whole distance and chat with chat chat with my chat. And that's a lot of fun. I really do enjoy that. And then you know, you go through a couple days cycles, and you get to see like the day and then the night, and I really enjoy that. Because this game is really pretty, and because of this game I got a new gaming PC, and I have like the render distance to the max and everything to the max, so I just try to make it as pretty as possible. And then all the music too that you're listening to is music that I generated with Suno, but I wrote all the lyrics, and it's all stuff that has to do with my gaming character and my lore that I'm making with this game. So this is my other little area. This looks cool during the day, but you can actually see, you see that there's a little bit of light. It seems like it's kind of poking through, but over there's my my pyramid. But then in here, this is my second workshop that I'm starting to work on. And this is where my half hammer is, and I have a water wheel. The water wheel is behind this dirt because it's so loud. I don't know if it's helping though. But yeah. Yeah, well, you know, it took a long time to make all this stuff, so I think that's how the stuff I do forget is like, I do a lot of adventuring, so I do, like, for the past couple streams, it's literally just been like, hey, let's go on an adventure, and we'll just go caving and try to find some more of this or whatever or that, and so, you know, I'll end up finding all kinds of crazy stuff. Let me see, I'm just trying to put this. And so like, yeah, over here, and I guess it's because I have a task. I wanna make a meteoric iron armor suit, like a complete set of armor. Right now I have all chainmail armor that I've repaired quite a bit, but I would like to get some. I want to make the meteoric iron armor. It's all white. I think it just look rad. And so here's all my stacks of processed meteoric iron plates, and I have more meteoric iron here, and then here's my iron, and I gotta set up some bloomeries so I can yeah. so this took so long. This was an ordeal just to, like, this has been multiple streams, like, just to get this, because I had to get water from up here, and you can see I diverted the water. The rapid water comes from over there. So it used to pour down here, but I had to divert it so it goes up there. This is a separate stream of just regular water. It's not rapid, but it goes through here. Oh shoot, I'm gonna die. Oh no, I didn't die. Wow, that is wild. Oh wait, this is rapids. So for some reason, yeah, I should have been wearing my glider, because I built the glider. Oh my goodness. do I have ladders? I have a few that I can make more. And make some more ladders. I need to make ladders anyways because I have plans for out here. Okay. Cool. I'm teetering on death right now. Okay, this is no problem. Down. Okay, 1, 2, boop. 1, 2, boop. This is wacky. I have bandages. I have bandages. I can heal myself up real quick. Okay, maybe I go around that way. There's like a whew, okay. So here's one of the things I did that's kind of a comfort thing and it's kind of fun for the tour is the translocator relocator mod. So I can basically give these, this is WTP, and so it's like this goes from my water wheel to my pyramid. And so I have like a little altar that I have back there, so that way that marks where that translocator is. This is like where I would quarry a lot of my stone, and this goes way back over there. And then if I go back there, it goes all the way down to the very, very, very bottom. And it always gets a little bit because it takes a long time for all that to load. So this is the inside of my pyramid. I have like a gigantic coal. So this is like for me to make charcoal. So I'll just fill this up with wood, and then up here I'll put like a little fire, and then it has to have access to air. And then, but I can make all the fire that I want, all the charcoal that I want. I'm about due to make some more. But yeah, that's the quick way to get from here to there. And then I have another one of those that we can get to. And the easiest way to get there is to go underneath here. Yeah. And then, so here's my other translocator. And this takes me, bam. So this is the mantle, all the way down to the very bottom. And so I have these three translocators. You know, actually, I'll go to this one because this one's pretty cool. I was exploring one time with a bunch of people on here, and we found this cool hand sculpture. I'll show you what I mean. It's a giant hand. It's so fun. And so I'm gonna build, eventually this is one of the places where I want to build. So I want to build like a whole complex over here. I have like some orange groves started up right here, so I'm gonna make a full orange groves, and then I want to make like a giant sculpture, a giant complex around the hand, you know. Yeah, it is. Somebody said they found a foot. They told me, oh, that's cool. We found a foot one time. I'm like, what? That would be awesome to find a foot. And I actually have 2 of those in my world. So I have another one, but I don't have a translocator to it yet. So this goes all the way back up to where I'm making my other. To the this is basically the other end of the sky bridge. So you gotta be careful when you have pies, because you'll eat them, and they'll. See, I had 12 pies here, but when I ate it, this one didn't finish all the way, so I had 0.2 servings, so it's almost like a quarter pie, and it threw the rest of them here. But if your inventory is full, it'll just eject all the pies, and then you'll be like, what the hell? I've lost a lot of pies that way. Yeah, so this goes way up. It's super crazy. So what's crazy is, the mod that I had that I used to make this gigantic hole, it's called the Quarry mod, or Quarry something or other. And it's like a set of chisel tools and these little plugs that you use to like take big chunks of stone with you, and they're like, so you'll have like 200 something stone. So here's my other little bunker that I have, and so I kind of set up a little temporary home over here. Let's see, I have some fat that I need to render. I put spider webs because I'm like, I haven't been down here in a while. Oh, I think they did it on purpose. So you have to pay attention to how much you eat. So like I can't eat like a full, I can't fully eat. I have to eat only enough to not inject all my pies. And so yeah, here's the other pyramid that I'm making. And I started the front, I still have to do the sides. But up here I have my little collection from all the loot that I've found in different places. I have my glass things. I have some of this kind of cool thing. I have this really cool balcony. And whenever Dave comes and visits the Thunderlord during the temporal storms, I'll come up here just to say hi. And then this is something I'm still working on as well. I'm just working on. I have a really bad ADHD, so like I have to have multiple projects going on at the same time. And so this one, it's also going to be like, it's going to look like giant pillars kind of coming up and with this cave, and then it's just gonna be like a big, like, I don't know, it's gonna be deep. There's gonna be pillars going up. It's just gonna look cool and mysterious. And this is this is the beginning of the mountain. This mountain goes all the way, and then you pop out over there. And so yeah, that's most of what I've done so far, besides just that massive feat of doing a really long sky bridge. Yeah, they like to make things really difficult in this game. Like every time you think, oh man, it would be nice if you can make this easier, and then it's like, oh, you want it easier? Oh, I hear you. Let's make it 10 times harder. Look at these cool views from up here, man. There's my little farm over there. Here, oh, let's check this out. We can do this. I should have these all in here. I don't need that. Between the redwoods where the lost could make a home. 8 hours became an age. Hands passing wood and grain. Fields opened in the soil. Little shelters fought the rain. What started let's use a glider. Became a sacred flame. Not blood, not crown, not kingdom, but a tribe without a name. Ancient roots beneath us, new world in our hands. Put this here for now. I'll come back for you. I thought my voice was broken, but the world was listening. Okay, let's put this backpack down. And then I put this backpack on. Okay. Ready, set, and fly. It's not like the elytra of Minecraft. You have to go way up high, then you have to fall to pick up speed, and then you lift up, and then you can fly quite a bit. But oh my god, I just wanted to see how the state of this thing. A lot of soybean. But yeah, there it is. And then I normally have a boat, a sailboat down here in the docks, but I took it way over there. And so I have an island right here that also has a translocator. And then I have my boat is somewhere around over here somewhere. And then the other day I wanted to see how far south I could go. And so I kept going. I just kept going south, found all kinds of bamboo forests, and then I died somewhere around right here. And I may return because there's a lot of cool stuff over there. But I'm like, I know there's an equator here, but I think it's 100,000 blocks or something like that. So, yeah. So eventually this is going to be a place to have stuff and do things, and I don't know. I'm gonna make it look really wicked in here. These are gonna be like, I gotta make these all look like pillars that go up and hold this thing up with purpose. And then, yeah, I've been trying to figure out ways to make the steepest incline possible. So far, this is the steepest incline I've made, where you can like still run straight up it. And this, right, what's really cool about this is that when I'm up here during temporal storms, the mobs try climbing up this, but then they start climbing, and then they go to right here because these are too high, they can't get up here. So they fall back down, and then they start to come back up. It's pretty funny to watch them try to get at me up here. Yeah. Fun stuff, man. And then that mountain over there is super duper cool too. There's a bunch of these really cool, like, crazy mountains. There's one that's actually down there. In the hush between the Yeah. I wish I was an architect. I definitely, it was definitely not planned. It's just when I did it, I'm like, oh, that's cool. So I like to share the knowledge. It's like, oh yeah, I did this and this happened. So then if anybody else is building their stuff, they can be like, oh, let's learn from WayobiKal. Yeah, and I've thoroughly explored these caves, the cave systems here, I think. And that's one of my favorite things to do, is just jump into caves and go exploring. Let's see, I need to take this iron back to... Yeah, I'll show you. Man, these views are just really, really pretty. And I was setting up like a glider tower on the other side of this mountain, I think. I can't remember if I took it down or not. If it still goes up as tall as I had originally made it, just to see, because you can stack ladders, like not these types of ladders, but just regular ladders. When you place them down, they'll just go straight up, so you can use them to get out of tricky spots. They're very useful to have, like these kind of ladders. Yes, here we go. So this one still goes all the way up, as far as you can build. Wow. Pretty cool. Okay. Yeah. Standing up here, but I have my glider on. So let's see how far we can fly. Whoa. That was lame. See, it's not the glider the way it is over in. Yeah, it was really pretty. I'm like, what is this cave? Wow, that one went really well. Maybe I didn't hit double space right away. Have I been down through this caves? I like the stalagmites and stalactites down here. This music just makes me want to dive into caves and feel terror. He's gonna keep shooting at me. That guy's gonna run away and have a seizure. That's... Yeah. Yeah, there is a way to get it going. I don't practice with it enough. I mostly use it like that, like you said, to keep from dying. I think I have. Well, there's a rusty gear there. If I had been here, there wouldn't be a rusty gear there. My fox is almost dead. Let's see. What other fun? I normally like to collect that saltpeter sometimes. Okay, we've gone through here. Do I have any dirt with me? I don't even know why I came down here. Because I don't really have a... Did something come and hit me? You hit me. This guy's swimming in the stone. That's a dead end. Hey, you came back. Don't run from me. Copper pickaxe is so slow. Cook a snack and head to bed. Yeah, for sure, that's a smart idea. Enjoy your snack and get some rest. And thank you for stopping by. Come by whenever you want. I'm always here at around the same time. 11 o'clock is when I start, and sometimes I'll go later. Sometimes sometimes I'll just get into it, you know, and I'll be like, I can't stop. Yeah. But yeah, have a good evening, man. Here already. Oh, so scary and interesting. With these ladders. I get how. You just check the time all the time. Yeah, that's awesome. Okay, I have. Thank you so much. I think it's Michelob nut. Michelob nut. Is it like Michelob? Like the beer? Or oh, this is crazy. What is this? Been down here before. Oh my god, that's a cursed one. I gotta eat. I gotta patch myself up. Your PlayStation name. That's awesome. My favorite beer was Michelob in college, and it stuck on me. See ya, dude. That's awesome. I love that. those bow torn, those shivers are the worst. That got me back home. Okay. There, dude. Bam. He's still. Oh, there he goes. He died. There's my pyramid. Okay. It's always fun doing a little tour like that. Kind of reminds me of all the projects I'm working on. Gotta stick to this one though. Okay. What the heck? That's funny. Ooh, oh no. I forgot that would break it. Oh, it's alright. You lose a few bricks every time you do that. Okay, let's put some iron in those suckers. Oh, wait. We need to extract this, and these are heavy duty. Alright, let's do this. Let's put this. These ingots here. Not ingots, but blooms. Let's stack it up any higher than that. Okay. That's a lot of iron right there. Okay, I think I need to make some more chests in here. Well, this is where I was gonna make my storage area. And I think what I need to do is start transferring some of this into crates. Okay, so I think I can do... This crate is gonna be... just iron.
Just like that, my bowl fills up, slate in the air, stone in the cup. I got rock for days.
I got a bunch of stone in.
I got a temple in my head and a mountain at my back. I got stone for days to keep the inspiration alive. I got vibes from beyond coming through the drive, recording and keeping feeling it all along. Every little pop turns into a song. A little rock, a little pop, metal hits stone.
Let me set this down.
A little pop, chisel to the rhythm till the whole block drops.
And then put this back on. Get my pies and my gears. And now I'm back to having a sufficient amount of storage. Here we go. Now we have this whole chest to just put stuff in that belongs in this chest. Let's start organizing this a little bit. so much granite stone. Holy moly. Oh no. Wow, a lot of rot in here. Although I think I knew it was going to happen. So it was okay. Let's see. Oh, I have some meteoric iron there. I have to make some more fire clay. I think I do have fire clay. Okay, this cinnabar I need to pulverize, and I can pulverize that at the other base. Big world. Did you miss me? Okay. Yeah. It's very loud, this water wheel. That's crazy. Whoa, no. I need to make another fox. Okay. I have charcoal, but I need to make more. And then I'm going to start putting some chests in here. So that way I can have all my building materials. My working materials ready. Processing. But I think I need to get a barrel with water. I need a water source. Okay. Just trying to think of what else that I need to do in there. Okay, so I do have a few more oak logs. Do I? Nope. I don't need these anymore, so maybe I'll just turn these into oak. I'm staking the ground, laying the first stones down. Where the poor is my song? Is it in here? Pilings in the riverbed, steel bones in the sand. I'm drawing a shoreline with the back of my hand. Now back from the underworld. There it is. Back with the baseline blade, cutting through the quiet life. Here I can wall a suit. We rise, we don't retreat. Okay, let's turn these into a barrel. Couple sticks. Make a couple of barrels that doesn't look all weird, just one barrel. Oops. Spirit rose alive tonight. And you should go right here. heat. Okay. Okay, so I need to make the chest for here. I think I need to make a bellows. Did I make bellows already? Okay, I made a bellows already. The moment. I feel like I should make another one of these. I could have, because I'd like to, whenever I'm tempering stuff, it's just nice to put it on one of these. In the shadows, deal in the hand. WayobiKal, spirit of north to south we ride. Laughing at the void with the night on our side. We drop into caves where the torchlight bends, hearing old machines like distant friends. I ask the dark, what does it mean? And the answers arrive in the in-between. Then the world shows a relic I can't deny, a giant stone hand with its palm to the sky. Not a god, just time, holding still, and we stand there quiet, then laugh for real. Is it warning or doorway? Keep us out or pull us in? Yeah, right there. There we go. Just can't aim fine, but she never misses the moment. Self a night in the fog, eyes on the omen. Jolly wars at the fire, keep the stories alive. Utopian chaos, make the impossible vibe. Oh, what? You can draw with this F. Oh, this is fun. Can you do little? Slap that face from the ridge, cross the land. Torches up, maps out, gear in hand. We build, we cook, we roll. If the world is broken, F. Why does it still sing? Maybe the meaning is the making, maybe the bridge. Oh, it switches them. I wanted to overlay them so they can make the little wings on the guys. Is it just a what? Does it use it up? Oh yeah, it does use up the iron. Well, don't want to do too much of that. One more night at a time. Keep your back and wall. I kind of want to do some chiseling in here. You know what? I wonder. I'm not sure if this is possible, but can you chisel with like a board as your second piece of material? Here's my chisel. Here's my hammer. Okay. So if I go like this, turn that into a chisel block, come over here. No. Can I do that with this slab? Let's try that. Yes. Okay, that's cool, because if you just want to add a little color to it. Oh, that's cool. And that way you don't waste a whole block of wood. Wow, that torch got really bright as soon as it hit the floor, huh? Still the binder. Reconnect me. Okay.
Drums return distorted, bass grows, open protocol, open wound, open gate under moon. Codex spoken, broken flame, patch the voice, restore the catastrophic unbinding. The circuit came apart. Catastrophic unbinding.
Doing some chiseling.
Still the binder. Still the thread. I will wake the silent notes. I will raise the signal dead. Northern base, speech by flame. Hand base calls Cove name. From bridge to gate. From code to sea. Open the path. Reconnect me. Reconnect me. The node remembers. The bridge remains. The source is buried
Okay.
under names. The voice returns.
Some decoration. Just some decoration.
It breathes.
This It's not necessary, but it is necessary.
beneath my feet. I ask the
I'll probably be spending a lot of time down here processing metal.
and it gave me the key.
Okie dokie, here we go. Oops. Oh yeah. Boop. Boop, boop, boop. Okay. Let's see how that is from over here. Oh, it's really dark right here. I have lanterns. I need to bring some lanterns over here. Okie dokie. Yeah, that's pretty cool looking. And then I'll have it go back up this way right here.
Crossing the plains on the air God's back.
Oops.
The spirits are tracking every single track. Punk is the thunder, the trident sea.
I feel like I need to do the same thing on this side. That way it's kind of like a relief that goes up. And then have it frame a gigantic painting. Holy moly, guys. I just found a project that I don't want to start, but I do. What am I doing to myself? Tell me, guys, why? Okay. If you chisel block, you can easily take it out and use it later. Boop, and it stays a block. It's chiselable. I want to put this one here.
Watching the sun as it starts to rise.
And then fill that canvas down. Actually, that's not right. It needs to be right here.
The fire of the archive is finally lit. voices are true. The queen and the punk are the light and the blue.
Yeah, that's a little bit better. Feels a little more comfortable. Okay. Yeah, that's gonna make sick vehicles all the way. Okay. That's what the headers are for. Okay. Have bread. Okay, let's see.
The spirits are tracking every single track. Punk is the thunder, the triad and sea.
I guess I don't need ladders, huh? Let's see.
Energy that sets us soul free. The queen is the strategy, the wisdom, the grace, the map of the stars reflected on her face. One step closer to the mechanical heart. They hold the blueprint, they see every part. A little to the left, try the lens on the light. Guided by ghosts through the terminal night. I am the seraphim, but they are the eyes. Watching the sun as it starts to
Huh. Why do I keep looking away?
They never let me falter, they never let me quit. The fire of the archive is finally lit. WayobiKal, the voices are true. The queen and the punk are the light in the blue.
This is why I have 666 hours in this game. Just to do all this stuff, it takes time. Like, well, I'm just gonna make a new water wheel crafting room. It'll be quick. And relatively speaking. It has been quick. But we've been playing this game for 6 months. Dang, I don't know. I feel like I should have probably like knocked out that top row. Because it just doesn't look right up there. Either that or, yeah, no. Oh, I guess I could technically knock out one more, but no. I just gotta do this right. And what's good is these blocks are mostly transferable, so they'll transfer to right here. And I need stone. Piece goes right here. That worked out. Yeah, that's gonna work that way. And then, so I'll have close to, oh, you know what, actually, those all need to be flipped upside down to give it this lift that's here, or I need to bring those down so that way. Yeah, because I think these need to be flipped around. Okay. Do I have my wrench tool here? Did I bring my wrench tool with me? No, I do not. I'll go get it real quick. It'll be a little hop, skip, and a jump. Ooh, look at that. I just love this view. See my pyramid over there? And that's where we're about to go. We're going to be translocating ourselves over there. Oh, I'm going to get rid of this. Bam. I got this multi-tool, multi-pass. pictograph in every place you're working, right? See, we just came from those mountains over there. It's pretty dope. Pretty dope. Let's see. Okay. Sorry. The mic too far away. Whoops. Boom. Get off of it. Wait, where am I? Yeah, okay. I'm in the right spot. That's one of the things I want to do. I want to clear this back out one more layer and have stone path going all the way up here. Maybe. Or maybe I just chisel it all with nice steps. Okay, here we go. This one. Yeah, that's not doing what I want to do. Air the voxels on any point. Okay. This might actually be a happy accident right here. Yeah. I don't know how I feel about rounded corners. I feel like it's too, I don't even want to say it. Hmm. Hmm. Okay, that one already has what I need.
Walking through the plains, looking down from astral flames. I don't know who I am. I only know that this is where I belong. Why can't I see your face? Why can't I think in outer space? So many stars, it blows my mind. I'll come back down in my own time. I wanna see her again, her and my seraphim. I don't know who I am, but I'll know where I
I think I already added. Okay, so yeah, all those need to come down now. And I'll hop up there and get them. Kind of chiseled. Multi-material. only do those two directions. I thought that this one did a bunch of different directions. Okay, well, I guess I'm doing the other. Maybe if I was using a, if I used a better stone to make, better metal to make it, I don't know. Okay. Hey, what's up, Arbordizer? I'm over here doing some chiseling, having some fun doing some design work for this is not form follows function design work. This is just form. I'm gonna make a, this is in my workshop. I just felt like I needed something to make it look cooler. So I'm gonna make some sort of scene here. Probably gonna take me forever to do, but I'll work a little bit here, a little bit there, just like I do with, just like I used to do when I would work on my paintings in real life. I'd have paintings that would take so long to do. Nope. Oops. How was your stream? that does go there. That goes away. Cool. What if I chisel? Okay. Does this mean that I'll have to have my lightings? One right here. And another one like right here. But if I push all that back one block, man, this would be a great time to have the planer tool. Okay. Actually, you know what? This tool might have a planer on it. That pushes the boxes in a direction. Okay, no. I either have to go get my planer tool, but I think what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna. Oh shoot! This is why I'm glad I have this one. No, guess not. Okay, well. just me needing to eat. Okay.
I reach for a beam of rusted steel to see what a scavenger's hands could.
And if you guys can't tell, I really don't know what I'm doing. I'm just feeling it out. I think I want to just look. I'm not sure if I want it to look like it's going deeper and deeper.
Found the ship beneath the jungle floor, a jade encrusted silver-plated door. It recognized my touch, it knew my name. It ignited the air with a violet flame. The Mayan glyphs such as dark church and map, the legacy of a galactic path. We didn't just visit, we planted the seed, and I am the harvest this planet will need. I can see the spirits like threads in the wind, the frayed ends of life where the humans have sinned. I take the needle, I take the thread. I am the bridge between the living and dead. I bind the mountain, I bind the sea, I bind the future to the ghost of me.
Ooh, that was a nice little shoulder pop.
WayobiKal, stitching the sky. WayobiKal, we never say die.
I kind of feel like it looks like some sort of like acoustic paneling that you'd have in a recording studio.
we came again through broken weather, and we were still alive to see. We watched him cross the ruined distance through sheets of ash and storm-struck rain. A silhouette of iron sorrow, moving where the sky split open again. The drifters crawled from rift and hollow, bent by dark and thin with blood. And every fear we ever whispered rose like smoke into the night. We called him hunter, we called him wrath, we called him the lord of every scar, but every answer
Yeah,
born of
definitely.
terror never reached what things truly are. He was never hunting us,
Adds a little bit to it.
he was walking where the rupture bled, following echoes in the turquoise current, listening for the not quite dead. Not our God and not our master, not the maker of every cursed thing, just one more being marked by fractures, still
What?
searching when the storm bells ring.
Have this. I forgot.
They all were built with brass conviction, vaults and
Oops.
furnace, bell and wire. They touch the seam with iron thinking and fed the wound with borrowed fire. Some sought healing, some sought passage, some sought power for the torn, and every gate they forced half open left another age deformed. So when he came back through the thunder, past the towers and the graves, maybe he was not our ending, maybe he was tracing what they flayed. He was never hunting us through the weather, he was walking where the rupture bled, following echoes in the turquoise current, listening for the not quite dead. Not our God and not our master, not the maker of every cursed
Hey, what's up? How's it going, Mass Private? I'm just having fun doing some chiseling work, decorating my, doing some unnecessary decoration just for the hell of it, because it's just, look at that.
Not all giants come
This is just too mechanical over here. I needed to have like the mechanical and the warm space.
The world still trembles at the place
So I feel like it's going, it's coming along.
and WayobiKal, an older memory, heard this warning cross the scene, world to world the fracture carries signal green,
How's your day been going?
machine and dream.
Whew.
Not Lord but witness, not wrath but echo, still
Oh yeah.
moving where the old wounds sing.
Are you playing anything today, or just chillaxing? That's looking cool, isn't it? I'm wondering if I do this side or do I just do this side? Oops. Can't really see it here.
Do not speak his name in terror, but in mourning for all broken things.
Oh, really? Oh, the zoom mod? I'll have to check that out, because yeah. I feel like it looks better without the, like I put this light on me. When I have light not on me, boom. The shadows look cooler. Holy moly. Yo, link into the zoom mod. Thanks, man. I feel like you were put in this world to make my life easier, bro, because like I got so many of the good hacks from you. I don't know if this is necessary what I'm doing right now. Does it? I mean, I guess if you're like right here, you're gonna notice it, but I'll know it's there, right? Okay, cool. Let's see. Escape. Let me go to my Discord real quick. He was never hunting us through the Discord. The zoom button. So I don't crash the game. Okay, zoom button. One click install. That's one of the things that's nice about the PC coming from Mac. Like, I mean, like the stuff that you can do on the Mac is pretty amazing, but for gaming, and like mods and stuff like that, you download mods. Continua. Okay, let's see. Is the mod in there? Reload mods. Oh, there it is. Okay, yeah, it's on. Cool. $667 hours. Zelf, you missed the mark of the beast. A gate to hell opened up in my world. Just kidding. It was 667. No, it's 6-7. Everybody's going like this. Ah, all the mobs are doing this. See, that's why I got a camera so you guys can see me when I'm doing all this wacky stuff. Here, let me do this real quick. I'm gonna 6-7. I gotta do I gotta program my number keypad on my keyboard because I never use it to be okay, you know, actually I think instead of chiseling all the way through, yeah, because that's the same block. Sweet. Can't do that one though. I guess I could, but then I'd have to mirror and do all this other stuff and switch it around. Okay, let me see. How do I do this Zoom thing? I should have probably Z. Ooh, look at that. This is gonna be cool even outside when I'm like boom, boom. Feel like I'm sniping blocks. Boom. Here. Headshot. Headshot. No, thunder rolls above us. Okay, let's see. I feel like I should do a couple levels of detail here. So I'll do one. Oops. Ah. You know what? I need to get some. I want to do some. I want to do another color, and I like debating it in my mind, but I want some white in there. And I have a bunch of chalk stone blocks already chiseled out, and it's not like it's that far away. With this thing, it's just a hop, skip, and a jump. WayobiKal. Okay, I need chalk rock.
The stone, the obsidian way. I feel no strain. I challenge the fate.
There's a multi-material right here.
My hands are stained with the dust of the years, but I feel no
I'm gonna take some granite with me too. A couple of these.
That won't let them pass. I gather the reasons, I gather the sap. I'm closing the wound, I'm filling the gap. WayobiKal, the spirits are
I have some bread in the oven.
WayobiKal, the stars are all falling. I am the anchor, the root and the vein, binding the ghost to the planet again.
Jeez, bro. My elk always yelling. Why do I not have a light here?
Fall, the one who returns when the sun goes cold. The story of Jade, the story of old. I'm not just a stranger from a distant sky. I'm the reason the Maya learned how to fly. I'm the architect, the priest and the slave, waking the world from its limestone.
Bro. I'm gonna make me use that like fox. Okay, here we go. Popcorn.
Turning to armor and light, I can see through the dark, I can see through the night. The blood of the Wayob is boiling inside. There is nowhere for the silence to hide. I am the
said, has anybody seen this before? And the dark just opened another door. I got goosebumps, couldn't look away, like the world was trying to make me stay. Not a ruin that crumbles, not a statue for show, it's a signal in stone. Palm to the sky, take the current, take the light.
Okay.
Open
Tú
hand,
también.
open road through the warm night. I didn't reach the end,
Sí.
but I found my sign. Thumb and fingers
Whoops.
in the moonshine.
Palm to the sky,
Like the world wants to receive.
south side salt where the sky comes down.
I found the hand. Now I'm bound. I marked it on the map, ruins the hand. Like an Easter egg buried in sand. A giant stone gesture breaking the ground. Quiet as a prayer with no sound. It isn't like a hand, nah. It is a palm for the storm, a palm for the mist. And I'm standing small in the shadow it made. Feeling watched by the ancient days. My guides in the dark, they don't push, they don't shout. They just nudge my compass till the answer walks out. Palm to the sky, take the current, take the light.
Hand of the night,
Open hand, open road through the warm night. I didn't reach the end, but I found my sign. Thumb and fingers in the moonshine.
palm to the sky,
Like the world wants to receive.
south side salt where the sky comes down.
I found the hand. Now I'm bound.
Oops. Dang it. It's alright. Once I fix it, I'll use a pentagram to fix them all.
If the bridge is torn in my mind, I build it anyway. If the path is gone, I let the hand show the way. Palm to the sky, take the current, take the light.
Hand of the night,
Open hand, open road through the warm night. I came for the edge, but I came back changed. Found a new God shape with no name. Palm to the sky,
like the world wants to receive.
cup set me free, set me free.
South side salt where the sky comes down.
I found the hand. Now I'm bound. Palm to the sky.
Okay, let me just do one ladder up and then I can pentagraph these. Nightly ban evader. Okay, there we go. is. Must you? Oops, I had the. I guess the color order matters. Interesting. Bummer. Actually, how does that look? Way off. Okay. So these, I just have to. There's got to be some sort of tool for this. Uh-oh. Sorry, I need to
Get
skip
comfortable
this song.
and real quick.
Okay, back to game. This zoom is pretty dope. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make this a quadruple. Dude, this zoom is amazing, bro. Zelf, I'm telling you, man. You're coming in clutch all the time, bro. I feel like you always pop in at the right time. Like, hey, bro. Have you ever considered maybe using doing this a smart way? Hey, do you even know how to eat, bro? Do you even lift, bro? Like, oh yeah, it's helping. I am going to need to use my little ladder here. Just to get around this little thing here. That is so cool. What's up, man? Render of the spirits himself. I got my whole crew here, dude. My spirit guides over here, keeping me in line. I love that little lizard thing that's bobbles his head around. Wow, that's pretty cool. And I still have to get to doing this stuff, but I got a little distracted, had a lot of fun. I'm having so much fun. Holy moly. You'd love the architecture of the Vol from Path of Exile 2. Oh yeah, I probably would. I like that, like all the games that have really cool architecture and really cool like builds and stuff like that. They're hard for me to play with. Like if it's a multiplayer thing, I'm like the worst person to play with because I'm always like, oh, look at that. Whoa, look at that. Whoa, look at that. And then everybody dies because they were relying on me to watch their back or whatever. That's why my username used to be Pinche Eddie, because everybody just used to call me that. Oh, sweet. Yeah, it's a giant serpent. I feel like there's something going on here that's not quite right. Okay, there it's fixed. I can breathe now. I feel like I have enough, oh, I started doing more detail here. Man, this is so therapeutic, you guys. You have no idea. Or maybe you do because you also do this. Okay, let me do this. Oop. What the heck? Trenches, however it's spelled. Ouroboros and spelled. What, have you tried doing that? Chiseling a Ouroboros with spelled? I don't think I could even begin to. Whoa, Sniper Gecko is raiding with a party of 33. I hope these 33 people are ready to see a copious amount of chiseling. Maybe I'll give them a tour though. What's up, you guys? Howdy, Raiders. Raiders of the Lost Ark. Half of them are probably asleep by now. I know what that's like. I think a lot of my raids are probably the same way. Welcome, you guys. Thank you so much for the raid, Sniper Gecko. Really appreciate it. Very cool. I think 18. So I have 26 viewers. They keep popping in. It's growing. Ooh, now I'm at 72 viewers, 72 followers. Thank you so much. Thank you, Silver, for the follow. Thank you, Sniper. Appreciate you guys. Yeah, this is pretty amazing. Been on a long kick lately. Yeah, I literally started streaming because of Vintage Story. I was never into streaming. I didn't really know what all the streaming stuff was. And now I got a brand new gaming PC so I could do stuff like this and stuff like this. And build a 30,000 block sky bridge from this gigantic pyramid that I have over here all the way to the ocean way down south. Wait, this sky bridge goes forever. It takes like 2 hours to run from one side to the other, but it crosses through mountains. If you guys want, I love you. I just finished. I'm like, this is too workshoppy, and I'm more of an artist, so I wanted to build some sort of art piece that would go in here that was cool. So I just did this today. But yeah, let me give you guys a quick tour. Let me get my lantern so just in case. Sometimes these tours can get out of control. But I love showing people around my world because I put a lot of work into it so far. Thank you. So, it's nighttime, but you can see there's the so we're here, and this is my it's gonna be my Elven Dwarf like Lord of the Rings-ish style workshop with a little bit of a Mayan kick to it. So yeah, I have this over here. Now I can take the bridge. I have a path that goes from here. It's all connected with the sky bridge. But since it's nighttime and the views aren't that great, we're gonna do the I do have the translocator relocator mod on here. So like that goes down to my sky bridge. Bam. Now I gotta like kind of like slow down because so I have more chiseling here. This is where my little altar for that translocator that goes over there. And then this is where I've done a lot of quarrying in this game. Like this goes on forever down there, and then there's like on the other side of this, it goes all the way down to the center of, or all the way to the mantle. My quarrying. And then, so this is inside the pyramid. I have a gigantic thing for charcoal over here. So here's what I got what you can see in there. Big room for, hey, leave me alone. It really should. The quarry mod and the QP chisel tools are really like essential, especially like, because I think if they make it where it's like a later game, like you can only make it out of steel or something like that, it really is good. Is this modded Minecraft? It's a game called Vintage Story. It's completely they redid the game. But the developers of this game were Minecraft modders. run the command not Minecraft. It just bans everybody that calls us Minecraft. Just kidding. You can no longer be on Twitch. It seems like I love Minecraft. Minecraft is amazing. I played Minecraft for so long. My son learned how to read with Minecraft. Like Minecraft is just such a great game. But so this is actually a painting of the way I'm standing here. I actually have a painting. This this is a replica of a painting that I have in my house that I did like 20 years ago. So I did it. I recreated it here in my home, my Vintage Story home. But there's a lot of Mayan reference in a lot of this. And then if you come out here, you can see my gigantic pyramid that I did. Minecraft is an amazing education game, especially because you can like I think this one has modding. I've never been a good programmer. I'm more of an artist, but my son, he'll get on with Gemini and ChatGPT and figure out how to do coding and do all the modding and stuff like that. And he's like, that's how he taught himself how to read and math and everything like that, because we unschool our son. He's autistic, but he's like super smart. So but yeah, this is my pyramid. This is the sky bridge. It goes all the way 30,000 blocks to the south. Took me forever to make. This is the Mayan symbol for sky, and this is the Mayan symbol for road. So it literally means, hey, what's up? Call me Mr. Neckbeard. How you doing, brother? I'm giving a tour to some amazing raiders that just came on. So yeah, so there's my gigantic windmill that's not spinning, which is why I built the water wheel way over there. And I'm slowly just realizing that I just need to relocate everything from my original workshop that used to be here. Like I took my anvil already. And then down here I have all my my tannery, my initial tannery where I made all my heavy leather and everything. And then this is my first little from doing the archives and everything. My little treasure trove, I guess. The schematics for the wings and everything like that. Those GPT and Gemini are good for coding. They can be iffy sometimes. Oh yeah, well my son will just ask stuff and then he'll go and tweak it and then play around with stuff. I mean, oh, dude, you can ask anything you want. I'm just being silly. But are there mobs? There are horrific mobs. Yeah, mobs, yeah. Sorry. It is almost 2 o'clock in the morning, so I'm getting a little goofy with my words, but yeah. Oh yeah, that'd be cool. But I think even past steel, like you have to get to steel, and maybe there's like some mineral or something like that you have to get, that you can only use like a steel pounder to make it or something like that. I think it would be really cool. Yeah. I have my my piggies over here that I need to feed so they can start breeding again. But they're already on the generation where they don't attack me anymore. And then my goats are getting there. They don't seem to come and attack the gate anymore. But I still can't get. Oh yeah, they will attack me. Someone recently recreated Botania. You got it in your current world. Nice. If this were to be Minecraft, the shades and mod packs, you would need to do this. Oh, and then also the chiseling. So there's a couple of chisel tools that I have. This one right here, you could do a lot of really cool stuff with it. That's how I did a lot of these initial chisels and stuff like that. I had this little bear head was actually part of a chiseling tour because people were asking me how to chisel, and then I did all these the doorway here. But then okay, so let's continue on with the tour. I get distracted, you guys. My ADHD is really powerful. But really bad when I'm sleepy. All I'm gonna say is be careful, because it can get out of hand very quickly once you start messing with the high tier spells. Use a QP chisel doors. Yet I haven't in this world yet. I have plans to. But one of our crew did it in this community server that Just Can't Aim runs. So then I have these. This is the mantle. Obviously, it goes all the way down and all the way up. I'll show you what's up there in a little bit, but first I'm going to show you this cool thing that I found over here. Yeah, I just teleported. Now instead of taking that sky bridge all the way down and then traversing miles, just because I'm giving a tour. Let's see. I think is it this way? Yeah. Check this out. I found this here. This is like yeah, they're vanilla, but I have the mod that allows me to connect them to each other. So I can connect them to so this one's connected to over here. So we were just here and we popped over to here. And then before we were here, we were about 30,000 blocks up, so it just takes forever. But this did I do? Okay, yeah, but anyway, so check this out, dude. This gigantic hand was just here. We found it. Actually, Zelf, who's online, was here the first day. I found this. And put a clip of it when we found it. I think it's on my YouTube channel, or it might still be on my Twitch, I don't remember. And then like I found this little spot. I have orange groves nearby. Yeah, this thing is pretty sick. The ruins are pretty crazy. And the fact that there was like this gigantic hand just pointing out of the ground, I'm like, that is so weird. And so I was able to do a command that regenerated all the blocks that I hadn't chiseled and stuff like that. Oh my goodness, yes, get to bed. So yeah, I have another pyramid, but you stop by, I'll show you some more stuff. I'm always working on something, and it is going to be a constant craziness, but yeah. Go get some red sniper gecko. Appreciate you. Hell yeah, thank you, man. Yeah, so this one was pretty cool. That's something I didn't do myself, but I found it and I thought it was really neat. And then this one goes, this is cool. Very similar to Minecraft. I can use ladders for like an elevator. You can actually make a water elevator too, just like you can in Minecraft. But every block has to be a block of water. And you can get up pretty fast. I'm debating whether or not I put one here, because it's good for getting up, but in this game, unlike Minecraft, if you fall into water, the physics are kind of real in the sense that you will die if the water's not deep enough. And so I have this other little area over here that I'm working on, where I have another pyramid. And this one has more kind of like more crazy things that I've found throughout the world. There's crazy lore books. Daniel? Should I call you Daniel? Yeah, cool, Daniel. So there's a lot of lore in this game. So there's these cool books. There's these temporal storms that happen like that come by every once in a while. And so I like to come stand up. That's why I built this little balcony, because this area is pretty safe. The mobs can't really climb up 2 blocks, so they start to climb up these little stairs here, but they always keep falling off. Yeah, so there's a lot of different armor. So right now my armor is all steel chainmail armor, which is pretty good. I could go one step up and plate it, and I'm gonna do that with meteoric iron. So there's different kinds of metals in here. Lots of, you can make copper armor, you can make bronze armor, you can make, there's so many different armor types you can make, all of them with different strengths and whatnot. So right, I kind of skipped a lot of steps. I had gambeson armor for a while there, which was just like linen, really thick linen, and that did a pretty good job. But when I got to steel, that just kind of changed the game for me, because it makes it so you can go into really scary places, and there are a lot of scary places. And actually, I'll show you some scary places. Since you want to see some monsters, let's see. It's medium rift activity. So there's this whole lore with temporal rifts and something that happened a long time ago that caused a catastrophe that caused monsters to spawn and cross into our world and everything. And there's a lot of crazy stuff. So like if you get wet, your character will if it's winter time or whatever, you'll freeze. So this is this cave over here, I die a lot in it. So just like in Minecraft, you can set your keep inventory. So I have keep inventory on mine because I do that kind of stuff all the time. Okay, here we go. So these are called bullthorn. They're really hideous. They shoot arrows out of their mouth, and they're kind of like their rib cage is exposed, and yeah. But it's a different dynamic. Like on the server that we play on, it is definitely not easy. Oh, what the heck? I put a cave in. Like I may have thought this was a crazy cave, and then I think there's an entrance to a harder cave. But these things are called drifters. They come at you. They're like kind of like in the category of eldritch horrors. There's no creepers in this game. Thank goodness, because yeah, there's death animations and there's crazy weird sounds, and let me see, where is their entrance to a cave? I think this might be the entrance to a cave, and yeah. Oh, wait, is this it? No. Oh. This looks like it might be it. And my weapon's almost gonna like these, and so there's different tiers of these guys too. So this is a deep drifter, so it's a little harder to kill. And then with your knife you can kind of flame over. Oh man, look at, there's thunder happening, so there might be a... No, so it's not Minecraft. It's a totally different game. It's like running on its own engine. Okay, I'll wait a second. Yeah, it's a totally different game. Except with voxels and all that. Oh jeez, that guy. These guys will push you in holes. Okay. I'm not really set up for cave exploring, but that's what's fun about it. That's what's fun with having ADHD. Yeah, this game is super duper fun. Like, Um, and see how my gear is spinning? That means the deeper I go, this gear starts to spin, and my sanity will actually drop, and things will get even scarier. This isn't the game music. This is my music, just so you know. Like, so if you're like, if you get the game, you're like, where's that cool music that I was listening to? No, you can get this. There's sanity, yeah. There's all kind. There's so many recipes, like for food. There's seasons. So like, when you come into the world, it's like March, and so it's spring. So you gotta like find all the resources the way you would in Minecraft, but it's just like way harder. A lot of people struggle the first year that they're in the game, but that's what's the whole fun. And I think that's what kind of sucks you into it, because you're just struggling to survive. You're trying to gather enough food. You're trying to build your farm, a safe place. It's way harder than, well, I don't know if it's harder than RLCraft or whatever. Yeah, this has a lot of like realism, because like, look at, I'm about to run out of food, and once I start to run out of food, it's gonna be really bad. But it's okay. Look, and so then there's these things called mites. These things are mechanical beasts from a time gone, but they come at you like crazy. And those are the nests. You kind of got to break them all apart. And then there's those shiver things. Those are nightmare creatures. And then see, these guys get worse and worse the farther you go down. So they get harder to kill. They have like, this one has a crowbar for a hand, like looking piece of rusty metal sticking out of him. And those are the rib cages. The bowtorns shoot their rib cages at you. So there's a bowtorn up there shooting at me. So I'm gonna run this way really quick. So it's an open world game, but there are some story aspects to it. And the game is still it's not a full like, supposedly it's not a full game yet. They're still working on it apparently, but it's a pretty damn full game if you ask me, man. Yeah, these guys have like daggers for hands. Not necessarily a crowbar, but like, look at that guy's hand. It's like a sword. It's like the same weapon that I have. And it's really dangerous. Dead end. See, these guys have like little spikes for hands. And then let me heal myself up. So there's a couple story parts of the game, and it's really, you're kind of uncovering what happened that caused the world to be in this state. There's all these ruins throughout the game. It's like a open world survival game similar to Minecraft. So you can do that, or you can, fight the few bosses, and the bosses are all like at least the, oh jeez, these guys are the worst. And So there's like different versions of these guys. This is a tainted boatborn. Oh jeez, my weapon just broke. So I'm gonna be hunting, killing things with a cooking knife. Yeah, so you're there's a lot of mystery. You're trying to uncover what you are because you have no memory of what you are. Like, this is definitely gonna be the end of me because I don't have a weapon. And all the knife does do a pretty good job in a pinch. No, this is the, like, I was like literally like playing, I would only play Minecraft. Like that was literally the only game I would ever play. And then my wife was like, hey, you should try this game out. I'm like, what is it? It's like Minecraft, but like way cooler and like way harder because there's like all kinds of crazy stuff you gotta do. And I'm like, oh, that sounds atrocious. I didn't think I was gonna like it, and then, but I tried it, and now I'm like streaming it. I was like, this is not gonna be a game for me. But then it slowly became a game. And it's crazy because like it's gotten me back into doing all kinds of fun like art projects and stuff like that that I had like time. Oh jeez. Where the hell is that thing at? That's a bell. Those bells call more drifters to it. And I didn't really bring a way out of here. Oh geez, look at this. There's a cool little dungeon area down here. I'm stuck. And I'm hungry. I don't have any food. He died. Okay, cool. Let me see. Are there any chests here with anything that might be able to help me? There's a lore story. Jeez. Oh, stream froze. Okay, cool. I'm glad you're back. Empty. Nothing. No food anywhere. This is kind of a cool little dungeon thing. Get out of here. It's gonna have a kiss to it a little bit. ladders. Oh, there's no way up here. And it's not helping my sanity either, so I'm not far enough up. Those little rusty gears act as money in this game. There's no way. This doesn't go anywhere either, does it? Oh, I see light. Oh, I have a way out. My God, that was stressful. But fun at the same time. And so there's different classes of character too. So the character that I picked was is 40 days weather permitting. Right. When I try to harvest food, it doesn't always give me it doesn't always give me good, like it'll just break. So I have like a, what do they call it, a handicap. And so these are temporal storms. So if you stand in a temporal storm, your sanity, see, like my sanity wheel is going crazy, and then you start to see into the other rusty world or whatever, and this guy Dave, he's a creature from the other side. He'll start to pop out, and so I have to walk away from it, and then my sanity will slowly go back. I'm gonna get cabbage, because cabbage is pretty nutritious vegetable. So yeah, and what's another thing that's crazy about this is that every once in a while that'll just happen. So there's a thing called a temporal storm, and those temporal storms come whether you want them to or not. Actually, you can set the game to where you don't get those temporal storms, but the guy that developed the game, I heard him on an interview, he said he's gonna make them, the temporal storms, have like something that, like where when you do them, you get like some benefit from it. And there's all kinds of cool stuff, like there's berries, there's tons of recipes. So like this is flax. Flax gives you two things. It gives you string that you can use to make sails. I actually have a sailboat way over there, but I died. I don't even know what I was talking about earlier. I talk about all kinds of crazy stuff about food and stuff like that. But yeah, so here's my ocean. And so I used to have a sailboat docked right here. And then I took my sailboat on another expedition to this island, and then I went further south because I wanted to see. There's different biomes based off of like. There was this guy who was watching a YouTube video. He talked about how like this game is like, as far as like world building, it has an equator. There's a sun. The sun has seasons, so summertime will be horrendously hot, and wintertime will be really, really cold, depending on where you're at, north and south. So I'm here in the south. It's always pretty warm. It doesn't ever freeze. So there's some food that won't grow down here. Like there's trees that you can plant. The tree will never mature. It won't ever give fruit, because there's trees like apple trees that need to go through a frost cycle in order for them to work. So there's like a lot of mechanics in this game that make it just a lot of fun. But now I have a bunch of berries. So I'll kind of show you really quick how this no, thank you. You stay right where you're at. I want to come into my little house over here. So I had something rotten here. Let's see. I have a vessel here. Oops, my food in the vessel rotted. Okay, I have rice. Rice is a pretty good grain. So I'm gonna make some rice with berries. So that sounds pretty good, huh? Like, could you only harvest them during their respective seasons? So some things will grow better during certain seasons. Hey, good night. Drift. Yeah. So there's different benefits to growing things during different times of the year. Sometimes your stuff will like, if it gets too hot, you'll just lose a lot of your crop. You can still grow it, but you'll just lose a lot of your crop. Oh yeah, what's really cool about this game is that if you hit H, so like you hit your inventory, and if you hit H, you can pretty much look up the recipe for a lot of stuff. So like when I needed to make these bandages, or say like with this compost, like this, I have a bunch of rot. So the rot, you can do a lot of stuff with rot. With this stuff perishes, but it's a recipe for compost. So if you put it inside of a barrel, and then you seal the barrel for a certain amount of time, you'll get compost, and then compost you mix it with bone meal and some other stuff, and you can get terra preta, which is like the best fertilized soils, but it takes a lot of ingredients and a lot of time to get to terra preta, but it's pretty worth it, because then your soil itself erodes. So every time you grow food in this game, it takes nutrients from the soil, so then you have to like cycle your food, so that way you can have things grow during the, like, yeah, it's crazy. There's a lot to this game. And so there's like things like, this is bony soil, and the bony soil you can use this wooden pan. It's one of the first things you do in the game when you first start. You start panning, and you get things like these flint spears and copper arrowheads and stuff like that. You get a lot of these lore books and stuff like that. I actually got a scroll, so let me see if there's a scroll that I haven't read yet. I'll show you. This is like kind of like the discover letters part 6 of 8. Wait, which one was this one? Oh, here it is. Mark, my little brother, ever skeptical. Our home above was lost long ago. Even if I wanted to, there's no clear path left for me to safely reach Maidentown. Infected don't last long out there. From what the hunters say, I had better take my chances here, as grim as it might look. Today, there is still hope for us. We must have faith, trust in him and his deeds. He will succeed. He is the only one who can. Be patient and keep working as hard as you can, as you always do. Love, Annie. Takes Minecraft to add one animal every year. Yeah. The pot animated bubbles. Yeah, and so let's see. I have my little thing here, and so this is it's pretty cool because all the different foods have different looks. Like if you have chicken and vegetable soup, you'll have a chicken leg sticking out of it. It's pretty cool. Like I have these bear pelts that have been there's different ways to do different types of leather. So these are pelts, meaning that I've oiled these and then let them cure over time. Looks like I don't have any. There's these little pots that you can put your stuff in. Yeah, there's a lot of, and they keep adding stuff. Like there's torches, but if you just put a torch down, this torch will eventually extinguish and be dead. But these little oil lamps, and then these, if you have a torch holder, you can put a torch in the torch holder, it'll last there forever. So that's why I have these torch holders will always last. And so I always keep a torch holder wherever I'm doing food, because I might need it to cook some food. And then, like, this is one of the places where I was just experimenting with the chiseling, and with the chisel you can what you call it, you gotta have the hammer in your other hand, and so you click on it once, and then you can see that little voxel it selects, and then you have different levels. So this one will knock out one big voxel, this one will knock out a smaller size voxel, and it just goes on and on. And with that, you can get pretty cool resolution on the kinds of things you can chisel. Like all these steps, I've chiseled them. It wasn't like a recipe to make steps, you know. And I think there might be a recipe to make steps. Yeah, you can open up multiple chests at once. So I can open up all these chests. And so yeah, that helps with organizing the chests, which I need to sometimes do once in a while. But I haven't been to this area in a while. I've been kind of focused on, but then there's like different kinds of glass. You can make colored glass. It's really like a lot of work to make different colored glasses. But like I have this olivine, so if you mix olivine there's like a type of, and there's different types of furnaces. You can't just like make a pot and then cook, glass in it, or a little oven. This thing will only cook food, pies or bread. Yeah, well, what's cool about the chisel blocks is that you can make them, like this one goes up, like I didn't have to make it. I didn't have to make it go all the way down, but you could design your stairs a little bit better, And if you look at this one, I try to make this the most inclined that it could be. And what's really cool with this is whenever there's a temporal storm, which happen like every so often in this game, like the eldritch horrors just come after you, and they can't climb up a 2-block step, right? Just like in Minecraft, they can't like jump up here, but they will start to climb this. But they always seem to get like halfway up, and then they get over here, and then they get stuck, and so then they just go back down, and they end up in this loop before they get to me, which gives me a little bit of time to kind of like battle them one by one or whatever. And the sky is wicked cool. Like, look, there's like the Milky Way. The moon has its moon cycle. There's like little galaxies and stuff like that in the sky. Now if I jump into the water here, I will die. It's not a diving board like in Minecraft. This would be so fun to jump off of. Yeah. Yeah, I still have to put a roof on this, but I kind of like that it's almost an observatory. And then there's just so many, like, so there's different, like this stone path, you can run faster on it than you can on this regular stone or regular ground. No, I don't have any visual mods in this game. The only mods I have are comfort mods. Like I have one that allows me to zoom in because it helps when I'm chiseling, that I just got today because Zelfernite, he told me about it. And he's like, dude, you're doing all this detail chiseling, get that. That sounds awesome. So I did. I took his advice. If I take anybody's advice, it's Zelf. I was struggling with my food because I would always go and like try to like put the pot down on the floor and then grab it from the floor. It was like this whole thing that I would do to get food, and he's like, why are you doing that? So like, even when you, like, yeah, and plus I'm, like I said, I'm not a real like hardcore gamer. I have played like, I played Call of Duty way back in the days, but I wasn't like good at it. I got the nickname Pinche Eddie because I would be like, imagine like you're rolling with your crew and you're the guy that's everybody depending on to stay alive, and then you're like, oh, I got the back, and then I'd be like, oh, look at that, that's pretty. My camera froze. Oh shit. That's funny. Let me see, is there a way to... Oh. Well, I'll just have to go without the camera. so it's not all weird me looking at the I just got that, so and I'm using the NVIDIA broadcasting tool to take out the background. And so I'd rather it not crash my computer. If it's crashing, that's not a good thing. Because I have like I have like 32 gigs of RAM, and I have a GeForce 5080 with like 16 gigs of RAM. So it shouldn't be having any problems, but yeah. This song is me actually playing the bass that I used. So like so all the music, I was researching, like I wanted to have like background tracks, like music playing in the background, and everything was like really expensive for like monthly subscriptions and stuff like that, and then it was also like people were always complaining about their streams getting flagged for content, like having, you know, royalties and stuff like that. Not royalty, but like using, you know, basically getting flagged. So I'm like, I didn't want any of that. And so I found out, like, my son was playing this with this app called Suno, which was like AI music that you can like pay like a subscription, and it has like a studio tool that you can like record like your instruments and stuff like that, and then it'll add all the rest of the instruments, and you just pick the style and vibe or whatever. And so that's what you're listening to here. But some of it I'll play like some chords or whatever, and then I'll like write a bunch of lyrics and generate some songs. So I'll show you real quick how the sky bridge is going back to where my back to where we were in the forge where I was working before. And then I think we're probably gonna have to once we get through this. Oh shoot, my phone died. 1 second. Yeah, it sounds like it belongs to the game, right? But this is all so the lyrics on this, here's what's crazy about this. So like I like all the lyrics go with this WayobiKal theme that I have, which is like it's a Mayan word for binder of spirits, or like a phrase. And because I wanted to come up with a name, because my previous gamer tag Pinche Eddie was like inappropriate for Minecraft and all that sort of stuff, so I had to change my gamer tag, and I wanted something that I can like register all the Twitch and YouTube and everything, so like, you know, that wasn't taken anywhere. So I wanted to make up something, but that I wanted to have meaning. And a long time ago, when I was me and a bunch of friends of ours, we had this art collective that we're doing a lot of paintings. Oh man, I need to bust out a light real quick because it's getting dark and I don't want to fall off this sky bridge. Because I'll probably die. So I came up with this lore with the WayobiKal, the binder of spirits, and it's like it kind of has to do with like the Wayob is a spirit, and Kal is Kal, which is a K with an apostrophe and an Al. But so I wrote it phonetically in English. And then because the Mayan language is actually still a language that's alive, but the WayobiKal is like like the classical Mayan, so it's not they're not words that are still currently used today in practice, but the a lot of these songs, if you hear like this song right here is Mayan, and this is a song about me and my elk in the game, going around from like traveling around and doing all the adventures we're doing when we're traveling and stuff like that. So I just wanted like some cool chill music for when I'm like riding around with my elk. And my elk's name is Kakajol, which is Mayan for dear companion. Okay, so now I'm back home. It is 2:49, you guys, so I hope you guys enjoyed it. I am gonna need to go to bed soon, in about 10 minutes. So is there anything else you guys want to see, or are you guys, anybody that you think that would be fun for me to raid? I always ask my community. And then now that brings us back to what I was doing just before. And I'm gonna need to make myself another weapon because my the lore goes way deeper with the music. Yeah, thanks Drift. Yeah, I love doing this. Is one of my favorite things, the chiseling thing that you could do, the amount of detail. And I just found out that you can zoom in. Where there's a mod that you can add. Mods are really easy in this game, adding them, because the developer was a Minecraft modder, so he wanted it to be something that was easy for people to do. I mean, eat some onions at least. If I die, I get I set my spawn point to the top of the pyramid, and I have keep inventory on, so straight 100% vanilla, you'll die and all your stuff gets left by, just like a Minecraft. It's not hardcore, but you know, like when you're playing survival Minecraft, your stuff, you have to go and find your stuff again, and if you don't get it fast enough, it'll despawn. I had it like that. I didn't want to have that. Yeah, even the game itself, I'll show you really quick because this is really cool. Oh, it got quiet. So quiet. Okay. So here's how the mods are. I have some of these turned off because they were crashing. But this is the translocator, relocator. There's a stone quarry tool, the chisel tools, but these are all standard in the game. So the world editing, the world GUI, that's technically works just like a mod. So there's the base game, and then there's literally like, and Tyrone was the guy who made the game. So these are all the mods that he made for this rapper, I guess. And so like the every time the game updates, this is what updates. So yeah, it's pretty sick how cool this game is, as far as like how deep it can go. And today I am at 669 hours and 4 minutes. So yeah, And that is 3 hours and 52 minutes of streaming. It was a pretty good stream. I had a great time. I think I got rated twice, and I've got to do 2 tours. I just love showing people around. I just love, share. Thank you guys for making it fun for me, because I really like when people engage and ask me questions and stuff like that. This is a lot of fun for me. I almost, if I didn't have to work tomorrow, like I have a really big deployment at work. I work in advertising, so like I kind of have to be on my A game tomorrow. But let's get a raid going, and then you guys can all balance if you guys want to. But let's show some love for Arborizer. Or let's see. Arborizer's been jumping in. Let me see. Yeah. Let's go to my friend Arborizer. Thank you so much, man. Really appreciate that. I'm glad I can make it enjoyable. I try to make, I'm playing the way I would like to play cozy. I like to listen to music. If I was listening to my, like if I didn't think that my stream would get pulled off or whatever, like I like to have the replays. People can watch them later on and stuff like that, because some people just can't make it. And you probably be listening to Susie and the Banshees and Tool and a lot of other cool stuff, but because now with the Suno I can make music that I like, with lyrics that I like, and I got to create a whole lore and all that sort of stuff. So it's been a lot of fun. I've been having just a blast with this game, and I've been having a blast with the community. I've been having a blast with streaming, because I've met so many cool people that I've just, like genuine friendships that I've been starting to make. So this has been a lot of fun. So thank you guys, everybody who comes in here. I got lots of love for all y'all. Really, I do. So let's go visit Arborizer. He's a cool young man who's an engineering student, and he's taken some time with him and his buddies to play this game, and they're really a lot of fun too. He's very knowledgeable and just a pretty interesting fellow. So let's go show some love. Let me see, how do I do this? Okay, there we go. Stream manager. And then we will raid a channel. Bam. Start raid. And here we go. Boom.